Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Brooklyn Stace, and I am going to start off really quickly just with a quick low carb easy meal. What you're looking at is some spaghetti squash that I cut in half, sprinkled it with salt, pepper, and a little bit of garlic, and then I preheated my oven up to about 400 degrees, and then I took some red onions. I only use red onions. I love red onions, and just sauteed them in some olive oil. Okay, and then after that, what I did was I took some minced garlic that I already had instead of cutting up some fresh garlic, and got that all sauteed and incorporated into the onions. And of course, you guys know that it smells so good. Onions and garlic, it just does something to you. Next up, what you see here is just some ground turkey. Now, I was only using a little bit because I'm preparing a small amount. So I just took the ground turkey, make sure I chopped it up really well and got it all well incorporated and done, and mixed it in. And this is what it looks like. Only after a few minutes, I took some Yo Mama's marinade sauce, and that's some really good marinade sauce. This is spicy, so it already has some seasonings in it. And I only wanted a little bit. I didn't want the meal to be too saucy, so to speak, just enough to know that I did have some marinara sauce in it. So just got that all well incorporated and sauteed and mixed in. And then here you see me adding some seasoning, some herbs de Provence, just a little bit. And I can never have enough garlic, so I added some little bit more garlic powder, some onion powder, and then of course just a little bit of ground black pepper since it is spicy, and topped it off with some Italian seasonings, and then got that all mixed up because just a little bit extra seasoning in it to give it that extra pop of flavor. And then I covered it and let it simmer for a few minutes, and meanwhile I went back to my spaghetti squash, and this is how it looked. It's done. I put it face down in the oven, and now I turned it back right side up, and just take a fork and you just begin to basically scrape it. And as you can see, it turns into like a spaghetti consistency with the fork. Also, guys, like, share, and subscribe this. Please do like the video. Give it a thumbs up. And if you're not subscribed, please do subscribe to help the channel out. So this is what you see, how it looks. And as you see, I just took the fork and twirled it. It really looks like spaghetti, guys. So once I cored it out, so to speak, and got it all into spaghetti-like consistency, I just took the meat sauce and just put it in the center and sort of kind of created like a pocket, so to speak. And then you just see me, like I said, just put some of it in the center and kind of spread it out a little, and make sure that I do get it a little bit more evenly incorporated throughout the spaghetti squash, so it wouldn't be right in the center only. Then I took some Italian cheeses and I spread it all throughout the top of the spaghetti squash. And you may want to use all mozzarella cheese. Totally up to you what you want to use, but I had the Italian cheese, the 5 cheeses in the fridge, and that's what I use. So what I did was my oven was already heated to 375. I put it back in just to let that all melt. And this is the other half of the spaghetti squash and the other half of the meat sauce. So what I did was just put that in the freezer, and I will eat that at a later time. And so now this is what it looks like. And oh my gosh, look at that. Doesn't that look absolutely delicious? I let the cheese melt and the cheese brown up a little bit. And look at this. Now you see me putting the fork in it. I just want to give you the visual. Look at how good that is. You see the spaghetti squash, and you see that cheese, and you see the meat sauce. It is just absolutely wonderful. Smell great, tastes great. Guys, comment below and let me know, have you tried this recipe? If not, will you be trying this recipe? Let me know what you think. Spaghetti squash is low carb. It's the alternative to eating spaghetti. Like, share, and subscribe. Thanks, guys, for watching. Take care and be well.